Guys, do you have an idea of what a monk should be like? If I talk to you about monks, what do you imagine? Now, for me, it was always the Buddhist monk, right? The robes, the serene Asian face, the Om Mani Padme Hum, the mantras. They're beautiful tradition, beautiful tradition. But that's when I heard the word monk, that's of course what I thought of. And yet, hi, my name's Jaya, and I'm a monk. I'm a monk of the Brightpath, of the Ishayas tradition. I have been a monk for 20-something years. I have been in this meditation tradition, which is beyond meditation, because it sang to my heart as an absolute knowingness of my divine purpose, my reason for being on this planet, and a way to live in peace and harmony, but also a connection with the absolute, the infinite, God, with source, with pure light, with perfection, however you wish to word it. All those things basically are the same experiencing state, which meditation actually shows us. And if you have a meditation practice that actually aims at that, at recognizing who you truly are and recognizing what you truly are not, then it's very easy. It's very easy to experience your true nature. So the path of a monk isn't necessarily giving up the world and removing yourself, because I'm very much in the world. I've even got some lipstick on, I've got a trendy jacket on, so it's not about denouncing all these things. There are all ways that different traditions operate to show you detachment, but really the source of all pain and suffering is the attachment into thinking, to the patterns. And so the detachment of those patterns can be useful boundaries in many different directions, which could be, awareness of how you're eating, awareness of how you're handling sexual energy, awareness of material items, your own relationship to yourself, how you look, how you act, how you fit in, So all of these awarenesses is why in many traditions they cultivated ways for people to see that, wearing the same uniform, wearing the same robes, the humbleness to not buy into fashion, but to surrender to, robes and shaving head. Shaving head also creates contentment within, because you're not beautifying and spending all that time on how you look on the outside. So there's so many ways to come to this place of recognizing what those vows mean and the idealism behind it. And when you see that, well, then you realize you can move beyond that and, putting a little bit of lipstick on or doing your hair or buying a pretty jacket actually isn't a status for me, because my experience is beyond needing a status. So the idea of what a monk is can actually change. The vows can remain the same, but they're looked at, perhaps coming to the more subtle experience that when you free yourself from the patterns of thinking, you realize that all the other stuff is irrelevant. So, pink hat, great, who cares? It doesn't define me. It's not who I am. I'm not caring if you notice or not. It's not a thing for me that I've done to be noticed or to be loved or to be accepted. It's just pink, and I bought it. Actually, someone else bought it for me, so there you go. So to be a monk in this modern day, in this modern world, is actually fascinating, because a lot of people think you can't do it. You got to remove yourself from this world. But it's in this world where we see all our patterns of pain and suffering and attachments and reactions. And so the greatest teacher actually is life itself. And so with the Ishayas, we actually don't remove ourselves from the world and, stay isolated for too long. We actually prefer to be in the world, because that's where some of the greatest teachings and learnings happen, where you see yourself, where you see your reactions, where you see your thought patterns, where you see your attachments. And you get to play. And you get to play at letting go. You get to play a scene where you suffer because of it, or get caught up emotionally, and then you're like, oh, dude, I don't have to do that. And it's so livable. It's so inviting. And it's so exciting, actually, to live consciously with this presence and knowledge that all of us are divine beings playing in this worldly experience. And I love that, because it means this life is to be enjoyed, this world is to be celebrated, who you are is to be explored and celebrated, and that's your divine right. Your divine purpose, your divine right is to actually live fully you in this world consciously right now, enjoying this universe that the universe has given to you. So there's no denial. And I'm just looking at a cliff, so I'll just do this to show you where I am. Pretty magical. Talk about no denial. Look at this amazing world that we live in. Go out and explore it. Live it. See the beauty in it. See God and everything. The wonder of right now is waiting for you. Take it.